What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to make a pit bike. It's more of a pit bike slash mini bike because I'm using mini bike tires, but for the sake of the title of this video, I'm just going to call it a pit bike because it's a lot easier just to call it that. Anyway, we got the motor. The motor's a 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. We got the rear shock. That's actually off of a pit bike. We got mini bike tires, and we got the front end of a bicycle for the front end of the pit bike. If you look closely, you can kind of see an issue right now where this tire barely fits in between the spokes of this front end, but once I cut that brake thing off, I'm gonna, because I don't need that brake, I'm just gonna try and spread this as far as possible. Not too much, just so the wheel can have a little play in there, but it'll be fine. It'll work just great. And for the frame, I'm going to use this tubing that I got at my scrapyard. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I know it looks like I've gotten a lot done, but really this is only just kind of half of the frame done, and I only have everything tacked together just to make sure. I don't like welding it completely until the frame's all the way done, so therefore if I have to change anything, it's easy to just break the tack and move it to where I need it. So yeah, this thing actually is pretty small. I was kind of picturing something a little bigger, but no big deal. It's small tires, so therefore it's going to be a small frame. At first I was thinking, how in the world am I going to put the motor? I wanted the motor to be in the middle, therefore have equal distance sticking out on each side, and I was thinking, if I put the motor in the middle, how is the chain going to line up with the sprocket on the centrifugal clutch? But after looking at it now, it almost lines up, and the motor is semi in the middle. If I move it that way, like an inch and a half, then it would be in the middle. So at first I was thinking, to fix that, just put the motor in the middle, and I have this. This is a 40 tooth sprocket. This is a number 35 tooth sprocket. Doesn't quite fit on there, but all I really got to do is just slide something in there and then weld it on. I was thinking about putting that under the gas tank, flipping this tire around, so therefore that sprocket would be on that side, and then seeing if that would line up. It really doesn't. It really doesn't line up. So what I'm going to do is just going to move the motor like an inch and a half that way, and then that will line up perfectly, hopefully. And then I'll just have one really long number 35 chain going all the way around, praying that it's not going to fall off every 10 feet. So, yeah, it's also going to have a chain tensioner. I don't like chain tensioners because they tend to slip and chain falls off. But I'll figure out something, and yeah. So yeah, next thing to do is I got this done. This pivots really nicely, although it does have a bit of play in there. Can't really see it on the camera. Yeah, next thing to do is I was thinking about using the rest of this thinner steel and putting 2 pieces along there on the top. And then I was thinking, it's a waste of steel. I'm just gonna I have out in the shed like another bar of steel like that thick, and I'm just gonna put that on top, starting out level and then swooping up, just like a dirt bike. So yeah, after I get that done, then I gotta mount the shock, and then after all that's exactly where I want it, make sure it's square, make sure everything's leveled up, then finish welding it. And then after that, mount the motor, and then finish everything else. So yeah. Alright, so I got the motor positioned, got the wheel where I needed it, and I also got the ridiculously long chain on. And I also got the rear shock on. Although, that's where it looks the best, it's not going to be where the rear shock is going to be. I put it on there expecting that to work, and I got on it, and the shock just completely
bottomed out by just me sitting on it. So it's gonna have to move farther back. So what I'm gonna have to do is weld right there, go up over the tire, and then back down, and then put the shock over there, over the tire. So giving it a lot less of travel. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put this project aside and work on something else right now. Finally got a shipment in of go-kart parts that have been ordered last week, and they finally got in, and I need to start on this project soon because I really want to finish it soon. So this project's gonna have to be put aside until a later date. I'm not giving up on it, although I kind of do want to give up on it because it's not really gonna work, because it's got a really long chain and I have a feeling the chain's gonna fall off a lot. But anyway, putting this project aside so I can work on the other project for now, and I will eventually pull this back out and finish it, hopefully. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe, and have a nice day.